Let's see if I can get this all working. Hello, hello! I'm Beamy Dominio, your gentle milk angel, blesser of all things dairy and lactose. And, today, I'm not 100% settled on everything we're going to do. I want to give the heads up. I know I want to do a little bit of scoop practice, specifically when it comes to creepy early. But outside of that, I have two options, right? Play more Schedule 1, because there was one night where I played quite a bit of it, just personally. And, hold on, let me set up for doing creepy early practice. Maybe I should do a little bit of GGS practice. Also, my drainage is extra bad today. Hi, Azilla. Hi, dear. Hi, darling. So there's that. I can play more Schedule 1 after some scoop practice, or, and this is the other thing I was thinking about, is I could play, some Minecraft. Oink. Oink. Because the way I was thinking about it was, like, I wasn't really settled on, after trying to do the, Luigi's Mansion build, I didn't feel happy with it. I didn't feel satisfied. Even with just the start, and like getting beyond the start has been a struggle. So I'm like, maybe I should do a different build. But we already built a portal to all the way out there. So now I'm like, oh, well, I'm just sort of, I'm at a loss of what to do with it. But I was like, I should make to the portal to my one base, to the other base, I should make an ice path that you can take a boat on, because that gets you there really fast. And as of right now, it's really hard to walk in between, and there's not a good path between the two. So if you don't have a map, you get lost between the Nether Highway portals. So I was like, oh, well, maybe I should do that. So I'm not entirely settled on what we're going to do after some scoop practice, but for right now, we're just gonna scoop practice. We're gonna scoop practice it up. Hopefully my audio's okay. Alright, let me switch these over like this. That like there. And let's go. Let me turn up the game a little bit. Okay, there we go. Alright, time to die because of the camera angle. There we go. But yeah, we're just gonna do a little bit of GGS practice. Since I still haven't gotten it, and I haven't been on the grind like I should be. Or not GGS practice, CE practice. We'll do some GGS practice just to make sure that I can, just to keep everything warmed up. I should probably do some BKE practice as well. We'll see, we'll see. I also wanted to do just another casual playthrough of this game recently, but hold on. There we go. Alright. There we go. Alright. Dang it. Well, at least I made rope jump. I actually feel like rope jump is the easiest part, and as you can see, I don't get it that often. Too much of a pause between. Dang it. Anyways, I hope everyone's day's been going well. My day's been alright. I got up late because I didn't fall asleep until late. I fell asleep like 4 hours after I'd gone to bed. It was a little irritating. But you know, at least I got a good 6 hours of sleep. Alright, there we go. Got up, spent a little bit of time with family. Okay, I'll just jump to that for right now. Dang it. I was hoping I could jump to the ledge. I want to practice only making that ledge, even though when practicing there's that little safety ledge there. I mean, I've practiced this in the base game as well. So it's like, I know I can make it. It's just difficult, and I haven't been practicing the way I'm supposed to. So, something really fun happened in the Scoop server the other day. We were in the VC with Linz, and Linz was, like, asking, like, the Google AI, like, questions, right? You know, like, when you search into Google, and, like, the first thing is, like, the AI summary, and I'm like, I'm not famous enough to have an AI summary of myself. Like, there is an AI summary of me. It's wrong. So it's like a V2 is an English-speaking VTuber that has a focus on retro games like Scooby-Doo Knife 100 Frights, okay, that I can work with, and story-focused visual novels. I've never played a visual novel on stream. Most of my experience with visual novels are parody visual novels or just flat romance visual novels and otomes. Otomes? Otomes? How do you guys pronounce that? And not once have I ever played any of them on stream. Heck, I haven't played any of them in probably close to a decade. I just thought it was really funny. Excuse me while I just die over and over. Anyway, AI is stupid. We all knew that. I was honestly surprised it had anything about me in the first place, though. Yeah, I was gonna jump out. The moment where when you walk into it, the black spot is poking out, that's when you know that, like, oh yeah, you're not wedged in. Not that I'm,
Watch me swoosh right in!
We do be swoosing. Not that I'm a creepy early expert or anything, but in my experience, when the black spot is out, that means that you're just gonna fall out. Dang it! Alright, let's go ahead and go back to it. Frustrating. I just am not hitting that ledge for some reason. I guess I should get M input, Moverlay. Do I really feel like saying that all up right now? You know, I probably should. The thing is, I know how the ledge works down there, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing to mess it up. Here, for the sake of transparency, we'll do Moverlay. Moverlay. Hold on, let me find Moverlay. Oh, there's Moverlay. Alright, let's get back to practice. Anyways, I don't know what I was talking about. I completely forgot. Alright, there we go. See, the issue is I do that second jump too late to aim for out there because I always go pretty far out when I do the board jumps. And I'm not entirely sure why, because you don't have to go that far out, but it's like that's just sort of my natural inclination. Also, I've been really insecure lately about the way I talk. I've noticed that I have almost, not a lisp, but I have like something going on. Part of it I feel like is almost saliva-based. And I've been wondering if that's because I was supposed to get my wisdom teeth removed a decade ago, and I just have not. I wanted to get them removed this year, that was the plan, but with how things fell apart and lack of dental coverage, it hasn't really been an option. But yeah, I've noticed I've felt extra insecure in the way that I talk. In the way that I say things. Dang it, I fell again. I don't know for how long we'll do this, because I do want to move on to playing something else. I'm not sure what. I haven't been playing video games as much this weekend. I've been very away from my computer. Just sort of rotting, I guess. Which isn't good. That's not good. Right? I'm glad you think I talk very well, sweetheart. Thank you. But yeah, I've been sort of rotting, and like, it's been hard for me to be interested in much of anything right now. Just the latter half of this week, in general, I've felt apathetic to doing anything. I'm still trying to force myself to do things, though, because I know that that's just my brain talking, you know? Telling me that, oh yeah, nothing's enjoyable or fun. Thank you, sweetheart. You know, my brain it's my brain, it's my neurotransmitters. They're like, oh, we won't fire off to enjoy things the way we're supposed to right now. And it's like, but you could. You could do those things. That would be excellent if you would. Oh, I should tell you guys about this video that I saw that came up in my feed. And I had discussion. Let me drink some water. And blow my nose. Alright, let me tell you about this discussion I had with friends about this video that I saw that came up in my feed. And it was something like Minecraft punishes casual players, so I made a mod pack to fix that. Where, like, this person's attitude was Minecraft demands that you make mob farms and stuff and be super efficient, so I made a mod pack that is a number of different mods with different settings, and I think some personal things that he did himself, that make it so that way you get the same amount of resources and are rewarded just as much as if you play it more technically. Like, same rewards for playing casually and technically. And me and my friend had a discussion about this because he is really big into the mod pack community and the modding community when it comes to Minecraft. You probably know him from him being in my chat every time I play one of his mod packs, right? Ainslor. And something that he said is that he didn't like the video because it came off as very much being mad that other people play a certain way. But something that he told me that I didn't think about or know much about really was that a lot of people make mods out of spite, whether towards Mojang or other mod creators. Cobblemon, the Pokecraft like mod, right, was made out of spite towards Pixelmon. Which I thought was interesting. I didn't know there was a history there. And he's like, this is just another one of those things where it's like, oh, Mojang is doing this wrong. But the other thing that is, he and I both heavily disagreed with the idea that Minecraft is made assuming you'll make like mob farm builds. I don't think Minecraft is made with the idea of making like mob farm builds in mind. Because, okay, how do I put this? Because I don't want to come off like I'm attacking the creator, because that's not my intent. I just felt like this opened up an interesting conversation. The way the mod pack creator was talking about this is that he was, one of the phrases he was like he was finally making those big builds, like bigger than anything else he had ever made before. Like now that he had this mod pack where he could more efficiently get resources without having to have mob farms. And I understand that. I only started doing mob farms or farms in general that aren't like your normal like harvesting like your crops farms. Like in the Scoob server. That's the first time I've ever done that. And even then, the only one I made was a very simple, manual, and inefficient clay farm because I needed clay. And so the whole reason why I'm bringing this up is I don't think it requires that you play super technical, but super technical players are always going to be rewarded more than casual players. That is what being efficient is by definition, is doing more in a shorter amount of time. So yes, the people that figure out how to play super efficiently are going to get more resources to do these like things, whereas people that play casually are not. That's not Minecraft saying that you have to play technically or efficiently. That's just how playing efficiently works, right? It doesn't mean that either way is wrong. It doesn't mean that Mojang believes that you should play one way or the other. I think Mojang literally just wants it to be possible to play in any way. That's why you have so many options. Things like keep inventory on and off, playing on peaceful, easy, normal, hard, playing hardcore, or survival, or adventure, or creative, right? All those different kinds of modes are because Mojang wants you to be able to play in any way. In some ways will be more efficient than others. Now that doesn't mean the mod pack shouldn't exist. The mod pack actually fixes issues that I've had complaints about. I wish there was a renewable way to make sand, because I think it's really dumb that I have to clear out a desert to get sand the way that I do. And I really hate the grind to get tropical fish in a bucket to breed axolotls to try to get a blue axolotl. That's a pain in the ass. But outside of that, like, that's it. That's really it. And I mean, like, I do want to try the mod pack. This resource pack, I actually downloaded it because I want to give it a try. I want to see what it's like. I don't think that it's wrong to play like that. I just don't think, his statement being Mojang literally has made Minecraft with the assumption you will make that they put in the trials and the mob spawners specifically for this to make you build mob farms. I just don't personally think that's true. I think it's an option, but I've spent hours of playing Minecraft not doing any mob farms whatsoever. Who are we slandering? Just someone. No one's being slandered. No one's being slandered. I just saw this. Also, hi, Arch Warlock. I saw this video that was that was this dude that made this mod pack who was like, hey, I feel like Minecraft punishes casual players for not playing efficiently. Yes, that one. And my personal disagreement is that Minecraft is making the game with the intention that you make mob farms. I don't think Minecraft has that in their design philosophy at all. I don't think that that's why there's spawn rooms. I don't think that's why there's trials. I think that, like, it's just the game. Like, it's just, like, by definition, playing more efficiently. They're just that because Notch was doing whatever. Yeah, let's take this back. Okay, this isn't new. This isn't, oh, Minecraft was brought out by Microsoft. Okay, if Notch still owned Minecraft, we would have a Backrooms reference. Okay, Notch saw Slenderman on, like, 4chan's X and was like, you know what? I'm going to put my own Slenderman into my video game. There, and I think that despite being like, oh, there is definitely a different design philosophy between indie Notch-owned Minecraft and Microsoft Minecraft, I think that in the end, the thought process is the same. Man, wouldn't it be cool if we did this? Someone out there was like, you know what? I really like axolotls. Wouldn't it be cool if we had axolotls in the Minecraft game and they put axolotls in their Minecraft game? Like, it's really not that deep. And that's not to say it's not that deep as in we shouldn't think about it. I think we should think about it. People optimize the game. Mojang is mostly reacting to it. The thing is, I don't see where the person is like, that person being like, axolotls are pretty deep if you ask me. Can I go into like, that's true. But all that being said, by definition, playing the game more efficiently means you gather resources and rewards more efficiently. And just because some people play more efficiently doesn't mean the game was crafted around playing as efficiently as possible. Like, I still think you can play casually and do just fine. I don't think the game punishes you for that. As I said, I think Minecraft is just very open-ended. That's why they made it so accessible for modders. That's why you can keep inventory on or off. And you can play peaceful or easy or hardcore or, or hard or normal. Or you can do creative or survival or adventure or hardcore. Like, it's not that they're thinking in mind with, oh yeah, everybody needs to be able to do a mob farm. It's that they're thinking, some people are going to do mob farms, some aren't. Hey, you know what? Let's add these trial chambers, right? For combat, because some people like to fight monsters in Minecraft. And then get fun rewards doing it, right? It's rewarding all types of gameplay. One of my friends says that yeah, I agree with some of the sentiments in the video, but the game being a sandbox means you get to do a lot of stuff without farms. I did a lot of early stuff in villagers without zombie discounts and complicated redstones before I even started any stuff on hard. Yeah, as I said, my most complicated redstone was a manual clay farm. Hi, Ravix! Yes, we are scoobing. We are doing some Scooby practice and talking about Minecraft. Maybe I will play some Minecraft. I'll put my clay farm to good use, because I think that's how you get, like, certain things anyways.
Right in.
We are swoosing. We are indeed swoosing. I'm sorry. Alright, deny. Sorry, a bot got caught. Alright. I think we'll play some Minecraft. Swoos into CE. Swoos! That's true! The CE in SWU stands for CE. I'm sorry. I'm just being silly now. Anyways, fuck. But yeah, no, it's not that I disagree with all the sentiments in the video. It's that you can play Minecraft and get really far. Okay, so let's think about the base game of Minecraft. The base game of Minecraft, at its most distilled form, is 1, Legos. You are playing with Legos. This is video game Legos. But 2, you spawn, you gather enough resources to go fight the Ender Dragon. So you have to go to the Nether and then go to the end, right? Like, even speedrunners with all their fancy skips still have to go to both the Nether and the end to get to the Ender Dragon. You don't need mob farms in any aspect of that, ever. Like, it's just not necessary. Might it make it easier? Maybe. But it's not needed. And that's sort of like where I disagree with the video maker and the mod pack maker. I think the mod pack they made is really cool. I love the food additions they made. I think it's really cool that they went back to beta hunger and health, where food just directly healed your hearts, instead of being also partially stamina. I want to try it out. I want to try out matcha flavor. Like, I think that this could be like a really fun mod pack. Like, it could be a classic. I just disagree with the ethos behind the video, or like the thesis statement of Minecraft is punishing casual players. I am a casual player. I do not feel punished by Minecraft. And I've been playing casually for years at this point. As I said, that manual clay farm was the first redstone farm that I've ever built. And I've been able to play the game for like a decade and a half almost without making any farms. I've been doing some worlds without mob grinders, and it wasn't that much more punishing. Yeah, I think it helps when you have a large group to have like big mob farms. But even my friend who's been in like public servers that have hundreds of people that don't have mob farms say that everyone does just fine. I just don't have a lot of experience with public servers. The Scoob server is the most public server I've ever been in. All my other servers have been owned by personal friends and have been used by personal friends only. Was it actually Linz's idea for everyone to DM me, yo mama so stupid that yo mama? Yes. Well, it was Linz and, and a little bit of Michi's idea. But it was mostly Linz's idea. Yo mama so stupid that yo mama. we were doing, live, speedrun verifications. We were doing, live speedrun verifications in the server. And we came across, your speedrun that had that as a comment. So it became, yo mama so stupid that yo mama. Screw playing Minecraft efficiently. I like to play recklessly, dig straight down. Exactly. Listen, okay? You only need to be afraid of how to play Minecraft and like how it is if you're afraid of how others judge you. I personally love the fact that I have the death high score in the Scooby server. I love that shit. I view that as bragging right. I occasionally create them in some worlds, but I never do iron farms. Just digging is usually enough for me. We have an iron farm in the Scoob server that is not... It's not redstone at all, which I was really surprised by. Like, I didn't know you could do non-redstone iron farms, but I've never looked into doing mob farms. I don't know. As I said, it was a really interesting video. One of my friends actually compared the video and, like, the attitude that was coming across to, like, the people that get mad at speedrunners for not playing the game correctly or for optimizing things. I still need more quartz. Quartz farm. Fuck. Iron farms can be made without redstone, just need a zombie to be scaring the villagers. Actually, the thing is, we didn't even have a zombie to scare the villagers because the villagers will also... Alright, just want to be sure. Good luck, video game, liquid nutrition, liquid calcium. Do rails count as redstone? Whatever the fuck milk has. Milk has lactose and calcium and vitamin D and very healthy other fats and a little bit of sugars. It also has some amount of protein. Anyways, I would say rails only count as redstone if you're using redstone to move the rails. If you're needing a redstone power source or like redstone powder, I feel like that is that is what makes it a redstone build. If you just have rails and you move along them yourself, then like I don't think that counts as redstone. Anyway, but the thing is, Michi doesn't have it, so that way, like, he didn't put, like, a zombie out to scare the villagers. The way he did it, was I done goofed. Apparently, I'm just not getting this today. Maybe it's because I need to go play Minecraft after this conversation. But apparently, when villagers gossip, they also spawn a golem, which is how Michi has it set up. The villagers don't even need a zombie; they just gossip among themselves, and then like a golem spawns. You've done a... Yeah, you need 5 villagers, but it's 2 per day or something like that. I've done 5 villager farms, sitting zombie farm, rail zombie farm, and a pillager in a boat farm. Pillager in a boat. We stuck him in a boat. See, and I don't know anything about that kind of stuff. There was one time before this clay farm that I tried to build a farm. Once again, no redstone. And it was supposed to be like skeletons hitting creepers, I think, or creepers blowing up skeletons, something like that. Because I wanted all of a certain disc that is only dropped by like when one mob kills another mob. I forgot which one it was exactly. It was a huge failure, and I decided that I was never going to try to do a mob farm like that again. It was afterwards that I learned that I shouldn't be doing a mob farm in a cave. I should be doing it way up in the sky. Which I was like, oh, okay. Alright, that's fine. Villagers also scare villagers, and they don't do damage when their crossbows are broken. Ah. But yeah, no, I think there's definitely some things that I'd like modded, like making it easier to get tropical fish in a bucket, because it's of how rare the blue axolotl is. That's something that I should work on. Dang it, now I want to go play Minecraft. The thing is, I keep going back to my previous, like, new Luigi's Mansion build, and I'm just, even though I just barely started on it, I'm not happy with it. I don't like it. And I know it's because it's not even close to finish, and everything looks ugly, like, building-wise when you first start on it, but it makes me so unhappy. Anyways, but yeah, no, that's my personal take. That's like, I saw the video, I had a conversation with a friend about it. There'll be time for Minecraft later, time for creepy early is now. He said with Minecraft open in the background. Listen, I gotta actually work on the Luigi's Mansion house, because the thing is, I know if I actually work on it, I'll probably be happier with it. Maybe not super happy, but I'll be able to be happier with it. And I'd like to be happier with it. Because as it is now, it's so ugly I don't want to deal with it, and I literally considered destroying the portal to it because I don't like it. And I think that's really silly. But yeah, no, maybe on stream I'll try the matcha flavored mod pack, and we'll do like a mod pack review. Would you guys be interested in like a mod pack review stream? Maybe I'll even like do a fancy edited video on my YouTube channel where I'm like, I'll go over quickly my feelings on the video itself, but I'll spend most of the time like actually saying what I think about the mod pack and how it plays and what it improves and what it doesn't. I don't know, that could be fun. I don't know if anyone would actually be interested in that though. I mean, I've made my own mod pack. For the ultra modded survival mod pack. See, I either make my own or play ones that my friends made for me. I've never played like someone's mod pack that they've shared publicly. It's always been either I made my own mod pack using Prism Launcher to just collect all my mods, or my friends have made personal mod packs for our private servers. Dang it. I'm still sad about the lack of modern resource packs, because I've been enjoying playing 6.2, but it used to be you would have mod pack, like resource texture packs that like were just really cool, and there were like visuals for everything and all sorts of kinds of visuals, and it was just neat. And I feel like that's not as much of a thing anymore. I feel like all resource and texture packs, like, most of them kind of look the same. There just aren't as many available now as there used to be. And I don't care for a lot of them, because, like, they either go too far into the cartoony and goofy, or they're all trying to, like, do the same quasi-realistic, but they don't look like the weird 4K texture packs that, we had back in, like, 2016, 2014. Like, not like that, but they're trying to just edge on, like, the bare amount of realistic, and I don't know. I'd like some more simplistic ones. I'd like some more bright and colorful ones that aren't just vanilla-like, where most of the vanilla-like ones are so close to vanilla that you don't even really notice a difference. Which, it's like, you can have a vanilla-like mod pack and not make it look basically vanilla, but with slightly different shades. I don't know, I miss, like, old Minecraft, texture packs. Holy! What? What? Hi, Coley! Hi, Raiders! It's a Coley raid, what? Thank you for the follow, Polar Tundra. Welcome. I am talking Minecraft while, like, half paying attention to my creepy early practice. Coley gets revenge for the last raid. No! Hi, welcome in, Raiders. If you have to raid and run, I understand, especially Coley. I understand if you have to be streamed. But for the rest of you, if you wish to stay, please get comfortable. I'm just practicing creepy early, again and again and again. I'm very bad at it. I must eat dinner. Go eat dinner. The infamous Coley dinner. Coley's always eating dinner. Hold on. Yeah. But yes, hello, welcome raiders. Welcome. I'm just practicing creepy early and talking Minecraft. We were talking mods. We were talking mob farms. I started going on my texture pack rant. Yeah, I'd love to be one of the people tested. If you just want to forward it to me, I will gladly try it out at some, like, whenever you do it. Like, whenever you send it, I'll try it out, like, day of or next day. Yeah, go for it. Go ahead and send it out tomorrow. I'll give it a try. Fuck. Dang it. Anyways, but yes, welcome. Well, I guess I should introduce myself if there are any raiders left. I'm Beamy Dominio, your gentle milk angel, blesser of all things dairy and lactose. I play video games very badly. I'm not good at them, but I sure do love them. I do a lot of casual playthroughs of Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights, but I also do some individual level runs, as well as practicing speedruns, but never actually running, because I can't get creepy early, and that's a large part of most speedruns. But I love Scooby-Doo, and I talk about it a lot. I still can't believe... I've never really used texture packs, but the Ultra Modded Survival was the first Minecraft series I ever watched on YouTube back in high school. That, right into me and I, is my personal golden age of the block game. Okay, so I know I've brought this up before in the server when discussing, like, my personal history with Minecraft, and probably why I don't see it the way others do. I never watched, like, YouTuber Minecraft videos. Like, my exposure to Minecraft YouTube was Minecraft Hardcore by the PBG game with Peanut Butter Gaming's, like, actual gaming channel, where him and a bunch of other YouTubers would all try to play, like, hardcore versions of a survival game together, and Drunk Minecraft by Markiplier. That was the extent of, like, my YouTuber watching experience when it came to Minecraft. I never watched a big Minecraft YouTuber like everyone else did. And as I said, I've never joined a public server either. It was always just me and my friends personally that played it together. Or I played a lot of single-player Minecraft. I still do. I still like to just sort of go do things on my own. But I do think Minecraft is more fun with friends. At some point, I'm gonna have to try to stream Hytale again and see, like, if they've changed anything.
What do you want from me? I'm a groundskeeper. Do I look
Bleh.
like I know all the answers? If I did, do you think I'd be a groundskeeper?
Anyways, yeah, no, But yeah, no, I was not exposed like that, like everyone else was. I miss Hytale. We could always play it again. It is a pretty fun game. I don't know if I like it as much as Minecraft, but I remind myself that's, like, in the early beta stages. I don't know. I kind of want to play Starbound too. I could always torture Bionics and Ravix by calling Terraria Terraria. He absolutely hates that. I don't know, it looks like Terraria to me. Like, that's what the word looks like. Like, it's been going in different directions with new patches. Simon specifically said he talked to Jeb, and they both agreed Hightail needs to be different. I would be interested in playing it then, because that was part of my thing is, like, I get that they were, like, frustrated with how Minecraft is. Like, we want to make our own Minecraft with blackjack and hookers. And as I said, I don't think that's wrong. That's why I don't have a problem with the matcha mod pack, right? Because, like, you see something wrong with a video game and you're like, I'm gonna be the change I want to be in the world. And I think that's honorable. But, like, I agree that, like, it needed a bit more separation here. I'm gonna turn up my desktop audio. Also, how dare we not have pregnant Holly while we practice creepy early? That's why I'm not doing well. It's because I don't have pregnant Holly. But I do wish I had done more to separate itself with, from Minecraft. So I am interested in seeing that. I like how open they were with modders. That's something that I really respect when games do. I hate creepy early. I hate creepy early. I hate creepy early. Alright, there we go. I just really hate creepy early. I've been practicing it for months and have yet... I want to get it in full without any, like, practice help, right? That's my goal, is to eventually just be able to do this trick in the base game. And, you know, no save states, no nothing. So I've been able to do it with save states where I practice separate parts that I've gotten to. But I want to be able to just do the trick in full, and I... You really should, because Dragon Dogma's 2 story is one of the most, like, insane downgrades from the first story I've ever seen. Like, that game is sad. Okay, I need to tell you guys the history of Dragon's Dogma 2 when it comes to me and Asilla. So, Asilla's one of his favorite games is Dragon's Dogma 2. And, like, it's about to come out, and he keeps saying he's so excited for it. He's so hyped. And, like, I'm afraid, because I'm like, what if it's a letdown? Like, don't forget, new games can be bad. Like, we've had multiple terrible sequel games. But he is so hyped for it, alright? He is so excited for Dragon's Dogma 2. And I'm trying to be excited with him while also telling him, you know, don't get too excited. And then it comes out. And that game's an unmitigated disaster. Like, no multiple saves. I think at one point there was no deleting your save. Something really weird like that when it came to, like, saving characters. More like Dragon's dog shit. Yeah. And then the story, alright? So, like, right when we first started dating, actually, when we were first friends, he played through all of Dragon's Dogma for me because it's one of his favorite games. And so, of course, I'm watching him play through Dragon's Dogma 2. So, the story of the original Dragon's Dogma, while it has a lot of side stories and details and such, the base premise is very simple. You got your heart stolen by a dragon. You gotta go out and kill that dragon and get your heart back. And then there's, like, a whole cycle, right? That's like a theme. It's like a continuous repeating cycle. I don't think I could explain to you the base story of Dragon's Dogma 2, because I don't think I understand it. That was a convoluted mess. It was bad. It was bad. Oh, it was bad. It was so bad. It was so bad. Anyways, the thing is, I wanted the game to be good for Asilla, because I knew how important the original Dragon's Dogma was to him. And so I wanted, obviously, the sequel to be really good. But I just had this feeling. And I'm really sad that it ended up being right. I need to rant on our next stream about it. You do. The Dragon's Dogma rant. Fuck. Am I going too far over? What's happening there? I don't know. I can't tell. Fuck. We have to finish up your playthrough of Scooby, and also I thought you were going to walk me through my first playthrough of Elden Ring. Oh, that's Arch Warlock saying it. Yes, we should play Dragon's Dogma together. I think that would be really fun. I'm sorry, I thought Asilla was saying it, and I was like... We already have stream plans for our next together stream. He's gotta finish up Night of 100 Frights, and he wants to... I'm gonna do my first, despite being insanely intimately familiar with FromSoft lore, I've always been too intimidated by how hard everyone says the games are to play them myself. So I'm going to try playing Elden Ring for the first time because the fan base sort of agrees that's the most... Because Elden Ring fan plays the game for the first time, real as fuck. Real as fuck. You have no idea. I'll stay up until 4 a.m. like dissecting like the Finger Maidens and like the Finger lore and like what the Shadow of the Erd Tree lore like revealed with Asilla, and then I'm like, I've literally never touched the game. The thing is, I don't even watch the lore videos for the most part. Like, I like look at the item descriptions and then make Asilla replay through the game constantly so that way I can see it for myself. Because, like, I'm like, I don't trust them. I want to do my own interpretation with the lore. Although I should watch more lore videos, because a lot of those people do know things or have interpretations that I don't. There's enough of that it's open-ended that you really should always get, like, a second lore expert opinion, you know? But I don't want anyone to color, like, my first interpretations of it, so I always want to check out the lore for myself of any FromSoft game before I watch any, like, actual lore interpretation videos, because it's like, I wanna be able to interpret it for myself first. I've made Asilla do so many fucking Elden Ring playthroughs. I feel bad because that's not even his favorite. His favorite is Dark Souls 2. Right down the road. Can't miss it. Anyways, yeah, so we do have upcoming, we do want to do a Elden Ring playthrough together.
Ghosts don't help me at all. Find me some zombies. They make good mulch.
I'll have to... I don't regret it. I love Elden Ring. Elden Ring is a fantastic game.
You can't get into the cannery until you
It's just everyone says that it's hard as balls, and as...
path is through the door behind you.
I mean, Dark Souls 2, too. I can see the idea that there's some influence from Dark Souls 2 and Elden Ring. I would agree with that. I think out of all the Dark Souls, I like the trilogy, right? I like the lore of, like, obviously all the Dark Souls have connected lore. But I like the lore of specifically 3 the most. I really like Dark Souls 3. But I think Dark Souls 2 just is so unique and stands out so much. I get why it's your favorite. I think out of all my favorite... Okay, so if I'm gonna go, like, what's my favorite FromSoft, like, game lore-wise? Because that's really what I have to base it on, right? I'm not including Sekiro because I don't actually know that much about Sekiro lore. I know more about Armored Core lore than I know about Sekiro lore. So keep that in mind. I think I like Elden Ring's lore just because there's so much to it. But when it comes to theming, Dark Souls 2 is the first one I played. I mean, the first one is always the one that sticks with you, right? It's like your first love. But yeah, no, like, Elden Ring just has so much to it that I think I really like that game lore-wise the most, but theming-wise, I adore Bloodborne. Like, I love Bloodborne's lore with a passion, and have for years. The themes of maternal horror will always sort of strike a chord with me. And, you don't need a lore video to hear about wet nurses and, children and mothers as, like, all the boss names and know, oh, this has themes of maternal horror. Like, it's not difficult. They were not subtle about that. Also, they drink period blood in that game. Like, have we talked about that? Can we talk about that? You know who else is a maternal horror? Your mom. Yo mama's so stupid that yo mama. Subtlety is for cowards sometimes. Listen. They don't... I mean, if you're going to do a theme, why not stick to it, you know? But yeah, they just drink period blood, and I think about that regularly, because I don't think that gets talked about enough in the game. Like, that's... When the maidens give you vials of blood to sate your hunger, like, they're giving you their menstrual blood. Like, they're not self-harming. Do they astrally project period cramps? In the Bloodborne universe, that's not even that far off. Blah. Anyways, yeah, so we're gonna be playing Elden Ring for the first time, and it's gonna be great. I'll get out my Muriel plush. I have a Muriel plush because I love Muriel. I love Turtle Pope. I'll have him out and hold him during the stream or something, or have him by my PC for the adventure, because we are learning together. I would defend Muriel with my life. I just want you all to know. There we go. So my window is actually a little bit behind my PC screen. And like, while normally I like it like that because it illuminates my face and means that I can use outdoor light instead of, you know, I like using God's natural light over light bulbs and lamps and such. Sometimes like it's bright enough that like it sort of overshadows my screen, especially with as dark of a game as Scooby-Doo is. But just in general, like I can tell like it overshadows my screen and it makes things harder. I'm not changing it though. First of all, this room's too small for me to really rearrange comfortably. But also, as I said, I like being able to illuminate my face so the camera can read it with natural light and not artificial when able. Meow. Dang it. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking I'm really excited for the Elden Ring playthrough and being able to experience it for the first time. I've been told by, like, or I've heard from people in the community that the general consensus is, like, in, like, from easiest to hardest when it comes to the Soulsborne games, right? Easiest would be Elden Ring, then Dark Souls 3, then Dark Souls 2, then Dark Souls 1, then Bloodborne, and then Sekiro. Or Sekiro and Bloodborne. I guess Demon's Souls, I haven't really heard much about its difficulty from. Like, with the other Soulsborne games, like, I hear a lot about its difficulty. I've never really heard much about the difficulty in Demon's Souls. But, like, it's sort of agreed upon that, like, Elden Ring's the easiest and Sekiro and Bloodborne are the hardest. Sekiro was so hard for me, I genuinely just gave up after the first level. You're like, you know what? Nah, I'm good. There's nothing wrong with that. Sekiro is harder than Bloodborne. You feel like Sekiro is harder than Bloodborne? I don't know, though. When you play Sekiro and then when you play Bloodborne, I feel like despite the fact that you like Bloodborne more, you get frustrated with it more than when you play Sekiro. But also, Bloodborne has, like, smaller spaces to move in, whereas Sekiro is very much more open, which I guess that's more of just a space frustration maybe than difficulty. But there's nothing wrong with looking at a game, feeling how difficult it is, and being like, you know what? This isn't for me. I want to be able to give it a try since I'm such a huge fan of the series. Like, but I've never technically played any of the series. I was thinking about, well, maybe I should do Bloodborne first because I really like Bloodborne. Just, like, conceptually. But it's very difficult. And I feel like I should get more... Okay, you played Sekiro through for me once, but you... I'm sorry, my, I had to quickly shift something. You did play through it once, but you know what? You got further in it than you did the 2 times you've played, Bloodborne for me, dear. I'm just saying. And yes, there's a PS4 in the household. I'm just not built like that. My parry skills and reaction timing are barely ZZZ level. That's sort of the issue I have. I didn't beat Sekiro for you? I don't think we got to the boss. I know we definitely didn't in any of your Bloodborne playthroughs. You've never beaten You're telling me a house has this PS4 in a hold? Yes, we put the PS4 in a chokehold until it gets more games. Fuck. But yeah, no, I think that I'm not as familiar with Sekiro's lore. And I feel like that's a disservice because I want to be able to compare... I barely got past the first area if I remember correctly in Sekiro? I feel like you got further than that because I really like the way the movement tech looks in Sekiro. The movement of, like, in the verticality of it, I really enjoy. You didn't get that far in Bloodborne at all for me. It's literally easier for me to escape a serious chokehold than beat an enemy in Sekiro. Sekiro is hard from what I saw. I don't know, maybe after we play through Elden Ring together, what we do is we revisit all of the Soulsborne games, and then maybe we take a look at doing Armored Core. Armored Core would be fun. Fuck. No. Fuck. Anyways, yeah, I would... Our plan is after we finish up his first casual playthrough of this game, our plan is that then our next dual stream will be playing Elden Ring. I'm always down for Armored Core. Love that game. I miss my pile bunker. I know you miss your pile bunker. You believe every game should have a pile bunker. You also believe every game should have a railgun. Huh. No. I don't know. I think it could be fun to do a series of streams where we just revisit from soft stuff. Rubiconian handshake. Incredible. You know what? Let's do a little bit of Minecraft for now. I like playing this a lot. It's fun. But I've been practicing it for over an hour, and I feel like I'm just sort of distracted by talking about other games. So why don't we play one of the other games we're talking about? Not that it's bad to talk about other games while you play one game. I actually think that's like a fantastic time to talk about other games. Because I think it's always a good time to talk about video games. All the time. But let's go ahead and maybe do some Minecrafting. Scoob. You can get rid of, Pregnant Holly. Gamers unite separately in your own homes. Real. Real. I do not need my controller for this. Why am I holding it? Hi, Headhunter. Are we live? We are live. Although I might go use the bathroom in a moment. I kinda gotta pee. Axolotls. Axolotl, axolotls. Okay. I need to go. Something that I need to go do is I need to... What What do I need to do? What do I need to do? I need ice. And I want to make clay. Balls, etc. Aww. Hi, Dinner Bell! It is you. It's good morning, Dinner Bone. The morningest of good mornings to you. I hope it goes away. Hold on. Soon. Migraines are the worst. With the sharp pain and blurry vision. Okay, weird thing about my experience is chronic head pain sucks. I'm pleasantly surprised I haven't needed Excedrin today. Oh no! See, I just have chronic pain in general. I hate Minecraft. That sounds like an issue, not an ish me. What do you want me to do about it? Nap time! Where did my dog go, by the way? My dog upstairs? Yes. Scooby-Doo's upstairs. Master Chief is downstairs. Play Terraria. Become a Terrariaist. I mean, I like Terraria. Terraria is fun. I've never gotten that far in it. I've gotten further in Starbound multiple times than I have in Terraria. So there's my Jeb sheep. That's Jeb Bush the first, Jeb Bush the second, and Jeb Bush the third. And there's Ultra Instinct Shaggy. Actually, scratch that. I love the fact that saying Terraria makes everyone so mad. It's my new favorite thing. Please clap. Play Dredge. I do have Dredge. I could play that at some point. Dredge is an excellent game. I've actually... See, the thing is, Acezilla, I was there when Acezilla played it, so I do know how the game goes, but it is an excellent indie horror game. I adore Dredge. Excellent, excellent game. Please clap. Hold on, let me see what Headhunter's saying. I get them bad to do my job being mostly computer and lab equipment that's bright and intense LEDs. Oh, that's the worst. And I've never played Magic the Gathering before, but I have a lot of friends that do play it. I have a lot of friends that do play it. I need to make a new... I need to make new things. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. What are these things? I don't know. 1, 2. I like how, Linz's has become contagious. You've all caught the It brings a little bit of joy to my day. Know that the is contagious. Hold on, I need dirt. What am I doing? I can't focus for nothing. Why is granite in here? Why is... I guess it makes sense that clay's in here. Hold on, let me look at things. Let me look at things. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. So, I earned before that lens that I hate ever did. Yes, I'm sure you hate Lens and you two aren't best friends forever. Very believable. Anyways, yeah, that's just normal dirt. So what I'm gonna go do is I'm going to go make clay because I need to make glazed stained terracotta for my Scoobert house, I feel like. Or not Scoobert, my Loogie house, I feel like. Also, who left all of their... What was that? No, oh, that was just... Okay. Who left all of their dogs out here? We have Sigma. We have Rex Ruther, which is the funniest thing I've ever heard. We have Moderna, and we have Pfizer. Which one? Who named their dog Pfizer? I have questions. Those are not my dogs. Oh, I'm glad they're not your dogs. They're someone's dogs. And from my understanding, Lynn's and Mortal haven't been on lately, so I don't think they're theirs. Wait, are you by your home? Yes. Headhunter, are those your dogs? I do like Rex Roofer. That made me laugh. Alright. Love you, dear. I have a friend that plays Magic and is trying and failing to convince me to try Magic. He says it's like Pocketman, and I simply won't believe that nonsense. I don't know what Pocketman is, unless you mean Pokemon. And, I mean, I have friends that have played it and really enjoyed it. I just don't think the game's for me. And things are allowed to not be for me. Things don't have to be for me. Okay, there we go. And then... this. Okay, where's the rest of them? Alright, we got all 6. The yellow electric fever. Incredible. Alright. There we go. Magic the Gathering is great for parents. If you get your kids addicted to Magic, they'll never have money for drugs. Okay, the same could be said for Warhammer, though. Or microtransactions. Okay. I did that. As those all slowly turn to clay, I need to figure out how I'm going to get ice. I know you can get the ice in ice biomes, obviously. Also, there's clay right here that I will gladly take. This is my clay now. But what is the best way to go about it? Is there a way that I can get that's renewable? Or they can be poor but not a social outcast by giving them a project car. True, but the project car could be dangerous on the road if the project car continues to be a project and decides to fail while on the highway. So there's pros and cons with project cars. Natural selection? No! Okay, ice farming, really just is mining ice. fix the broken or become broken. Unfortunately, it's not always about that. Eventually, the car just gives up, at least in my experience. Okay. So we're gonna go to a cold biome. I'm trying to think of where the nearest one would be. We'd always go up here, over by the grove. Maybe make a ice farm there. I feel like, you know, obviously you can mine ice, like, and get a lot of it, like, just naturally, but I don't want to ruin the nearby biomes because I think everyone's really enjoying the natural environment in Minecraft, so at least I really enjoy the natural environment. How much ice do you need? Not tons, but I think it would be helpful. Well, I'll need quite a bit, honestly, but I won't need, like, you know, the like biggest amount. I just feel like having enough for people to come back to would be smart. Alright, off we go. I'm here so I can watch pro gameplay. There is no pro gameplay. Big natural environment. Listen, we love big naturals. Alright. Let's see. Netherite scrap. Where did I put this? There's the scoops. Okay. Let me see. Boop. Big natural animals like wolves and meese. That is true. Meese are very big. Honestly, deers are a lot bigger, like, when you see them up close, in my opinion. I almost said meese. I love saying meese. It's really funny. Yeah, there's no pro gameplay. You could put slabs on the road. No. I will do no such thing. I will have the worst gameplay known to mankind. I have 5 copper golems to sort through our chest now, but they are a little slow. Still love them, though. I love copper golems. It's fine. I'm going to change it out for raw copper when it's done. So I'll get, like, you know, about 60 items. That's why I'm waiting in here. Why is that in there? I actually probably put that in the composter. Hey yo, hi Hively! Nice. Alright, so we're gonna go get ice. I guess I can make an ice farm. It should be pretty easy. I just need an area that... I need a bunch of buckets of water. I need an area to hold all that water, and then I need some waterlogged blocks that the water will flow from. When, how's the Minecraft going? Oh, it's going. It is indeed going. We are mining and crafting, as it were. We are mining and crafting. I won't be out here for too long, because then creepers will start to spawn, and such. Heck yeah! We love mining and crafting. Anyways, but yeah, no, I don't... You're fine with 2 buckets. You'll be fine with 2 buckets as long as you have an infinite source and light it up. Okay. Good to know. Let me see what the different dyed... Let me remind myself what the different dyed terracotta tiles look like. Alright. Minecraft with terracotta. And then I'll do Luigi's Mansion. Luigi's Mansion. Place. Yes, give me the place. I want the location. I'm sorry. I think about the area lit up in the Toad theme. You might need a large area though. I tried making a smaller scale ice farm on top of a cold mountain and it was kind of slow. I'm okay if it's kind of slow because I'll be doing this at the same time as I'm also trying to work the clay farm. So it won't be a big deal if it's kind of slow. Alright, let me click on the foyer. I guess technically I could just go for stained terracotta for some of it. And then maybe put down carpets. Do 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 do. I'm gonna have the Luigi's Mansion music stuck in my head. Let me get a good look at that. This sort of looks like drywall in the background. Okay, so I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. Oh, great. We have one of those. Okay. You might want to put a couple cauldrons there too so you can get powdered snow. That would be smart. I still don't know what powdered snow is for, but I know it's really important to be able to have access to it. Alright, so here's what I'm looking at. So, like, I'm pointing at this with my mouse, and I know you guys can't see it. It's really funny. We have this area, like, and it's clearly all tile, but I feel like I could replace it with carpet and have it be close enough. Right? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. But, like, have, like, the red, and then maybe just make the surrounding area, like, oak. But, like, it is tile. And then there's the wall, and the wall has the wood paneling on the back. And we love the halfway up wood paneling. We love that. But, like, the wall looks like drywall, right? Like, that looks like painted drywall. And obviously there's nothing like that. Should I use maybe wood for the floor and then terracotta for... I don't know. I don't know what that's gonna look like. The thing is, I'm not trying to make it too exact because I can't make something to scale. That would be too big for me. The wall almost looks like cobble in a way. You think so? Think so? Let me see if I can get bigger pictures of the mansion. I'm sorry, Luigi's Mansion is like one of my favorite games. Here, I'll show you guys it in the original GameCube. It's a fantastic looking game. And it manages to be... Big effing spider just crawled behind my monitor IRL. I am so sorry. Packed mud? Oh, mud might work. You guys might be onto something. Thing is, I'm afraid if I try to make it too exact, but not super exact, then it's just gonna look awkward, and I should try to do something in between, but I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, here's the original on the GameCube. While you guys do that, I guess. While you guys admire Luigi's Mansion. One of the greatest games of art of all time, in my opinion. I love Luigi's Mansion. It's one of my favorite game series. The original managed to do this perfect little cross between being, like, scary enough that was kind of scary as a kid, but not a horror game. So it was, like, perfect for, like, kids like me. That's a mushroom stem texture if I ever saw one. I feel like it's mushroom stems? I mean, maybe. I don't like mushrooms. Hate them. But I mean, like, I guess I see it. Yeah. Do 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 do. Have you grown a large mushroom yet? I have grown large warped mushrooms, so I do know how to grow large mushrooms, but alright, here's what I need to do. Well, first of all, I need to pee eventually. But before I do that, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a couple cauldrons. Get 2 buckets full of water. I need to put the granite in rock. I guess maybe I could actually use the granite to contain the snow. That could be fun. Dumb question. Can rabbits jump fences? You can place regular shrooms on an alien and grow them? Really? And grow them? Really? Also, do any of you know? Because I have no clue if that's a thing or not. Put the clay in there, not the block of iron. Excuse me. Yeah. Chatter says they think so as well. Oops, caps lock. Didn't mean to. Thank you, Arch Warlock. You are so wise in all your Minecraft ways. I don't know what I would do without you. Or I'll do another one. Tend to keep them locked up always. Okay, 6. There we go. That's why they call him an Arch Warlock. He is the wisest. Arch Warlock is so wise. Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna go pee, and then I will be back. Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna go pee. Alright, be right back. Oh, were you guys getting gassed ASMR? I've returned. I have returned. Alright. Back to game. Okay. So it says either put a block above those areas of water or waterlog them. I feel like waterlogging them will be easier. And just take 2 spruce leaves. Okay. Yes, ASMR. I can make slabs? Well, I just took 2 leaves instead. That's how you know I'm not a pro gamer. Alright. Up we go. Oh, there's a stray doggy. Meaning they'll still make water sources and be able to walk on the floor if they're bottom slabs. Oh. I guess the slabs would be helpful in that case. But I don't know, like, I could just walk on top of the spruce leaves. Like, would it be that much more convenient? I don't know. I'll make some slabs and we'll try both out. Leaves won't make sources. You can't waterlog the leaves? I thought you could. My bad. I was wrong. Water doesn't flow out of the leaves. Well, I have these polished diorite slabs, so we'll just use them. I'll probably regret it because I am using diorite for the what? The Lugie's mansion house, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. It feels good to finally be, like, focused on what it is exactly that I need to do, because I've been feeling, stupidly enough, kind of overwhelmed with, like, oh, I don't know what to do next. I don't like the way that the Lugie's mansion house is turning out, even though I don't even have all the bare bones of it set up. And, like, I was feeling kind of, like, bleh about it. And it's like, that's silly. It's just Minecraft. It's just a video game. We can figure it out. Not to say, like, video games aren't important, but, like, there's no need to stress over it. Being focused on one step is nice. Right now, for me, that step is quartz. I do have quartz in one of my storage containers at my house, but the issue is it is locked, and the only people that can access it are me, Michi, and Acezilla, so you will have to wait. Someone made a nice road? Yeah, I'm trying to remember who it was that made that house. I think that's Idiot Iconoclast's house. that the path leads to. This house. Very nice. Do, 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 do. You know what? You know what this calls for? Rewind. Oh, hold on. My headset is all twisted. It's doing that loopy thing that it does, and I know that can damage the cord, and I don't want to do that. What is it that I want? I want easy mention. Oh my gosh, they start out with the GameCube menu. That's amazing.
Nintendo.
Just want the music. There we go. Oh, hello, Fix Vision, welcome!
Nintendo.
Fix Raid, hello! What were you guys playing? Raid, welcome! Welcome! Oh my gosh, goodness, that music is far too loud for what I would like for gentle background music. Alright! Minecraft! Awesome, what were you doing in Minecraft? Start a new SMP? Ooh, see, I've never done, like, a proper SMP server. Because that's survival multiplayer, right? And isn't there, like, a focus on, like, roleplay and in-character stuff? I had to be explained recently, because while I've played, wow, that is... While I've played Minecraft for ages, I never, like, consumed much media on it, besides, like, maybe 2 YouTube series that were not SMP related at all, nor were the YouTubers that made the series, like, Minecraft, oriented. So I had to recently, like, when the server was made, I had to be explained what exactly an SMP was, and that no, it wasn't something made up by, the, disgraced speedrunner Dream. Like, I had to have that explained to me. There's not always a focus on role-playing. You can have an SMP based on anything. Okay. How do I want to do this? Yeah, I don't know what that is either, Rayquaza. You said that, like, someone got you into, like, something new? I'm just old. You're not that old. Oh, hello, dear! You're not that old. I'm over here, like, talking about Markiplier. So, because I have to record... Oh, thank you so much! Bye! No problem if you gotta raid and run. Thank you so much. Reminder, you can always get the model that I use. It is the Prism customizable model and is available for purchase on VGen. Hold on, let me get up here. Okay. Now we have to run. There is a Pikmin movie in Luigi's Mansion, and I had no idea. I was like, what is that? Why does it sound like Pikmin? It was Pikmin. I'm my own VTuber. I'm a TV head. I love object heads! Oh, I used to have so many object head character designs that I made as a teen. How did I end up down here and nearly dead? Heaven help me. Goodness. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Goodness. I love object heads. I'll have to check you out. I love finding other creators that play the same games I do. Okay. Goodness. Run. Flee. And there we are to some frozen peaks. Perfect. I had Cheddar offer to make it for me for free, which was very cool. That is very cool. Oh, that's so kind of them. All right, there we go. We are up here now. Run! Run, run! Okay. I have to find out if powdered snow will actually fall, because I know there's actually some winter areas that do not get snow. Don't ask about the Luigi's Mansion music going on in the background. That's just, you know, powdered snow. Found on snowy slopes and groves. Snowy biome. Would this be a snowy biome? Oh, hold on. Oh dear. My temple is surrounded by powdered snow. Beautiful. Hold on, I gotta go fight a child. I think this is considered a snowy biome. I don't understand why some snow you sink through and some you don't. Like, I know if it has this top layer of snow, you don't sink through it. But, like, sometimes you don't have that top layer of snow, and you still don't sink through it, and then sometimes you do. And I assume that's the difference between powdered snow and not powdered snow. Okay, let's make this easy on me. Yeah, like, why am I suddenly sinking through it? I hate it here. Pain. Needs to be certain elevations for some areas. You only sink through powdered snow. Use leather boots. I am reading that just now. I do not currently have leather boots on me. I'm already at the location. There are rabbits, but I don't really want to kill the rabbits right now. Okay. Snowball. Powdered snow cannot be broken, only bucketed. You can use it for traps and to negate fall damage with carpet on top. Toss on your muck boots, time to shovel the driveway. That's really what it feels like. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't... Okay, that is very different. Huh. Can I dump it out? Yeah, I can dump it out. Huh. Interesting. Hold on, I want to make myself a powdered snow bridge and then see if I remember that it's powdered snow. And then immediately... You know what, I'm good actually. No, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. Never mind. All characters born under Midwestern star sign are immune to all winter effects. That is not true. Some of us get cold. It's just we like it anyways, which makes it kind of worse when you think about it. don't know. I can't say much. When I was a kid, I would literally wear nothing but a light hoodie to go play in the snow. So, I guess it's just the Michigander star sign then. No, it's very much Midwestern for most. As I said, for me, it has to do with health issues that have led to an issue with sensitivity, especially to temperature. I'm pretty sure that most people, even in other Midwestern states, even in the, like, further southern Midwestern states, at least in my experience, they still have a very unusual buff, like a resistance to cold. And just extreme weather in general. I still go walking out in thunderstorms, which is probably not the safest, but, like, I do it. Okay, so there's, like, a whole set of mobs due to there being a chamber underneath me. I don't know if this is the best place to do this, but we're gonna go ahead and do it, I think. Because why not, right? Always single jingle. Beamy gets struck by lightning. Hey, you know, I would rather not, because they say once you get struck by lightning once, you're more likely to experience it again. Okay, will I remember that this is powdered snow and fall to my death? Oh! Neat! Got some rabbit leather. Nice. Okay. Back to work. So it seems like the powdered snow is mostly all right there. Oh, it does have a different texture than normal snow, huh? Interesting. I didn't notice that before. Alright. But yeah, they say once you get struck by lightning once, you're more likely to experience it again. I don't know, I can't help it though. When you hear the tornado sirens, is your first instinct not to go outside and look up in the sky and see if you can find the tornado? That's my first instinct. I do go to the basement afterwards though, okay? Before anyone scolds me, I go to the basement afterwards. Alright? I'm not doing anything crazy. So here's what we're gonna do. I don't know, maybe I'll want to explore this cavern later. But I feel like for now we should cover up any holes, as to not risk a problem with spawns. Right? That seems smart. Now that I'm here, I don't really know what kind of design I want to do. If anything special in general. I have so much stuff I should have gotten rid of before I decided to impulsively just show up and try building a ice farm. Rather than, you know, planning out what all I needed and what I should take with me to make sure I have empty space. Alright. Alright. Okay. There we go. That provides a bit better stable ground to walk on. Eventually I'll make a pathway to up here. Not a shovel though. And shovel would be really convenient for this. Does anyone have an enchanting setup? We all have enchanting setups. I think everyone like has their own enchanting setup. So no, I was just being really impulsive when I did this. I just use deaths usually. See, I have my own enchanting setup. Silk Touch would have been great here. The thing is, I have a Silk Touch pickaxe. It's just not on me. Oh no, yes it is. It's a diamond pickaxe. But instead we're doing this the hard way. Because we can. Because why not? Why not? I have a Silk Touch villager. Who's building whatever that is over there? That looks cool. Alright. Yeah, there is water nearby. Okay. Well, using Silk Touch picks means it's the same speed, but doesn't break it into snowballs. Yeah, but I don't want to wear down my pickaxe for it. Way. Okay. Enough faffing about. We'll go ahead and try that then. Hopefully it doesn't wear down my pickaxe too much. I don't think it's doing that. Yeah, I think I need like an actual shovel. Alright. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Will it actually snow up here? Alright. Oh. This is a really annoying way to do it. It's not that far from home. I can just go... Oh, didn't mean to do that. I can just go back and quickly grab stuff. It's not that bad. How big do I want this ice farm? Maybe just on this side? Let me sort of get the outline for it. But I need the water to be in places where it will flow. Right? Because it has to flow out from that one area. Would it be smart to send another portal somewhere next to it to source the ice directly for the highway? Probably, but I'm not the one that does the nether highway stuff. Oh, I am having my phone blow up suddenly. Okay. What are we gonna do? I think I know what we're gonna do. That's a trick. That's a trick that I set up for myself. All this for my Luigi's Mansion house. Okay, so we need enough to make a large diagonal set. Okay, I did make it. Sweet. These diagonal crevasses always make me feel a little uneasy. They often feel kind of cramped and claustrophobic, and I'm normally not a kind of person that complains about being claustrophobic like that. Oh my gosh, okay, that was probably my entire graphics card lagging. Does that like once a day where like everything just on my PC lags. Hopefully that didn't mess with my stream. I'm sorry if it did. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Goodness. Okay. We're gonna get to Idiot's house and then take Idiot's house to my house. Oh, cool. People are sleeping through the night. Nice. That makes it easy for me. Daytime. Okay. The bottom made of blocks that aren't mineable with a pick. What do you mean that aren't mineable with a pick? Everything's mineable with a pick if you hit it long enough. You mean like make a bottom completely out of obsidian? Wood. Oh, yeah. That makes a lot more sense than me thinking, oh yeah, I should have obsidian. Obsidian is a pick block still. I mean, I guess I wasn't thinking about what you technically mine it with. I was thinking on whether or not it would be difficult to use a pick on it. And like, yeah, obsidian's mineable with a pick. But like, it takes forever. It's not convenient. We are listening to the dulcet tones of Loogie humming to us. And isn't that a beautiful thing? Sir, what do you have? Okay. I feel like I won't come back to Minecraft until 26.3 at this rate. I feel like everyone's kind of waiting for 26.3. Like, everyone's sort of like, you know... Like, it was discussed in the server, like, we won't be... I'm already playing. Sulfur Cube minigames? That sounds fun. I like the people that are making the cushion TV screens. I think that's really funny. There we go. You guys probably don't actually want to listen to this track. I wouldn't mind, but... Alright, let's get some more slabs. Here, I'll just make some couple deep slate slabs. Because I don't know what this is actually going to look like. But for single player, Redstone and Cushion TV GTA 5 before GTA 4 is going to be funny. Some people are... For single player, the first two drops of 2026 weren't doing it for me. Yeah, I get that. I'm having fun playing with friends, you know? I'll be... Goodness. I'll be excited for when cushions actually drop because I love decorating the inside of my Minecraft house. And I've felt like for ages that the staircase chairs look awful. I understand that's the best we have, but they still look really terrible because they just look like steps and stairs. So I'll be excited for cushions to come along. I'm hoping we can set the cushions on slabs and make like a chair that way. Goodness. What is all going on? Hopefully the world's not falling apart without me. Oh, thank you, Arch Warlock. Okay, I see. I see. But yeah, no, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the new trees. Because I've wanted new trees for a while. I like how half of this soundtrack is just sound effects. guess I could always do the Luigi's Mansion 3 soundtrack, which is really good. Anyways. I'll do the, Luigi's Mansion 3 soundtrack in a bit. I don't need to worry about it right now. Whee! I mean, I don't think I need, like, 16 across diagonal line. I don't think the ice farm has to be that big. I don't know. I mean, it's called Snowy Slopes, but is Snowy Slopes technically a snowy biome? Because some biomes don't. Squirrel has snowfall. I don't know, what do you guys think? Like, what is it? My temple area? I mean, I guess. I just remember experiencing the fact that, like, not all areas, because some areas are more arid than others, while they'll have snow, like, on the ground, they won't actually have snow. Neither rains nor snows. Okay. So, as long as I don't do... I don't know, I'm trying to find out. I don't know, what do you guys... Do you guys know? You can check the wiki on that. You can take all the ice from my miscellaneous chest too. Thank you. I would like to make, like, an area where we can farm it. Maybe if I make it over by the frozen peaks. There we go. I'm sorry, I didn't realize the desktop audio had gotten that loud. It shouldn't have. Oh. Somehow my headset had there's a little thing on the actual cord that controls the volume. Somehow it gone all the way down, and I thought that that meant that the sound was really far down. I am so sorry. I am so terribly sorry. And it wouldn't be one of my streams without audio leveling issues. I swear I spend most of my stream just messing with that. Alright, intentional death incoming. We love a good intentional death. Alright, let's get up there. Sometimes I feel like it's easier to like have them set off while you run past them than it is to actually deal with them. Water freezes at temperatures. Well, yeah, I mean, I figured that. It's more has to do with snowfall itself, because if I remember correctly, there's some areas where it's cold enough to snow, but it doesn't, I guess it's not wet enough? The other thing is, I'm trying really hard to judge it all, and where did... I thought I had made shovels. I'm going to scream. I also forgot to grab wood, so you know, we're just having a good old time over here. This is a snowfall biome. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Well, that's my fault. Oh, I still have keep inventory on from the stupid little experiment I did last time I played. That's fine. I'll take it off in a bit. Can't be bothered right now. Yeah, I'll just use pale oak. Alright. I'm gonna skip that one. Because fuck that one. There we go. In Java, precipitation is a true-false value and snow is dictated by temperature, certain elevations being dependent on it. I see. While I'm here, I need to go refill up the clay stuff, because the whole point was that I'd be doing both at once, wasn't it? Humidity is only a block color factor. I see. This is based off of things I experienced while playing modded, including vanilla extra biome additions, so that could easily be like giving me a misrepresentation of how vanilla Minecraft works. It's been fun, but definitely an experience to go back to playing vanilla Minecraft. After basically just jumping back into playing Minecraft with my friends, playing extremely modded Minecraft. Yeah, okay. It's not near full. Oh, that one's not done yet anyways. It's dripping. Come on. Change. 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 Alright, whatever. I don't need you to change anyways. I'll be back though. I'll be back. Okay, how close? It's not technically connected, but... Oh, who left their boat out here in the middle of the... Somebody come get your boat. Oh, there's another boat. There's a lot of boats. There's another boat. I wonder, are those all idiots' boats? But then, like, why leave two of them sort of down the river? I love Luigi's Mansion 3. I think it is a gem of a game. I'm not saying that I like it as much as I like Luigi's Mansion 1, but I still think Luigi's Mansion 3 is a very good game. I even have really grown on Luigi's Mansion 2, especially after like the Switch port, because I originally got it on the 3DS, and like it was good, but I remember feeling like it was really arcadey, and I wasn't quite... I don't know, the original Luigi's Mansion was really good at straddling silly, happy Mario game and actually being a little spooky. And like, there was just this really weird arcadey feel to Luigi's Mansion 2 that I wasn't... It's not what I wanted. Oh, someone made a river. Oh, was this the river that Coley was talking about? Or someone, I think it was Coley. Someone was talking about adding and making a river. This must be it. It's really nice. I like it. Anyways, Coley's home. Unfortunately, since it's not Bionic's house, I will not be adding a penis. Anyways, where was I going with any of this? Oh yeah, but I think Luigi's Mansion 2, like, I've warmed up to it. I think it's a fun game. It's not like, it doesn't have the atmosphere of Luigi's 1 or even Luigi's Mansion 1 or even Luigi's Mansion 3. I actually think Luigi's Mansion 3 has some good atmosphere, even if it's definitely more willing to... Why is there a floating beehive? No, I don't have time to unpack all that. Anyway, I think that it's still it still has its atmospheric and spooky moments, but I think that Luigi's Mansion 2 is still really fun, and I really, really enjoy it. My hope is to play all, like, this October, right? Play all the Scooby-Doo games that I've never played, and then, like, the day before Halloween or Halloween itself, I'll do a stream where I do all the Luigi Mansion games, like a marathon. I've never done a marathon. I don't know. Would it tire me out too much? More than terracotta, which I'm working on with my farm. Anyways, but yeah, no, I don't know. Where was I going with this? I'm not really sure. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Not quite what I meant to do, but whatever. This will do. Alright. Very small ice farm. Hopefully that's okay. I don't know, I feel like that's almost too small. I'd rather have it like one more out. And like one more down. Let's try and protect this area just a little bit for right now. I know that if you have torches too close to the water, they melt. That's how I farmed, you know, back when I would have cool, cold, snowy biome houses and bases. Alright. Okay, so nothing too crazy, right? So soul torches won't melt it. That would be a good amount of light to have, or a good form of light to have then. Alright. Guys, do you hear that? It's the Duck Dynasty. Gosh. Okay. We're gonna put this here. Hopefully that's waterlogged properly.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yep, yeah, uh-huh. Alright. Do I have to go really far down to get to it? Yep, yeah, uh-huh. Ow. Injured myself. Should have brought one more. I didn't know how big I was gonna make it anyways. Up we go. Up, 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 up. Then waterlog that, waterlog that. Back down. We're just gonna go ahead and do this. Oh, it's already working. We just... Oh, right. I need to use my silk touch pickaxe. I completely forgot. Incredible. Step 1. Failed step 1. That's alright. Off we go. Goodness. Goodness, goodness. Keep injuring myself. It's fine to be careless, though, right now. Alright. I like those funky two-headed cherry blossom trees. There's something going on with that tree and I kind of vibe with it. Looks almost like someone just like took all the leaves that were in between and cut it in half, but I dig it. I dig it. Alrighty. Up, up, up! I'll bring proper lighting to this area later. But there we go. Our first start on the ice farm. Okay. This area is about 953, negative 650. Hold on, Minecraft. 9. Well, let me zoom in. probably closer to 960. 40. 960. Negative 640. Small ice and powder snow farm. There we go. I'll have to go get some soul torches. Hey, this goes pretty fast. I guess we'll just wait here for a bit. Let me add this to the board. Location. We'll do. Powdered snow farm. And then, what did I say it was? 960 negative 640. 960 negative 640. There we go. Just wanted to add that. Okay. This is going by fast. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Probably replace all this with wood plank. There we go. Just so that way it's harder to destroy. Because, you know, they're not pickaxe blocks. Alright, iron pickaxe. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I'll just leave this here for now. And remind myself that I can come back to it. Because I want to go... I need some soul torches, I guess. We'll figure this out. I feel like I'm gonna need a lot of terracotta for my Luigi's Mansion home. I'm also going to turn the basement into a giant axolotl breeding tank. At least as much as I possibly can. Thing is, the chances of spawning a blue are very, very low. And so I'm a little nervous about it. Sheep. I'll forever be sad that they didn't put the sheep with the ears in that they had for like one promo and that was it. I love the sheep with the ears design. we're sleeping through the night. That makes it so much easier on me. Woohoo! Ear erasure. Dude, not only did they do ear erasure, they also, erasure. Erasure. They also, didn't make, like, different, like, hot climate and cold climate sheep like they did for the other farm animals. And I'm really bitter about this. Because, like, I've played in mod packs where they do that, and, like, it's really cute. Oh, is it dinner time? Actually, given that I've been going for almost 3 hours, I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and stop today's stream there. But you know what we are gonna do? You know what we will do? We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. We're gonna raid Rabbit. Because that's the nice thing to do. He's doing Homer Simpson's hit and run. So let's all go give him a warm welcome. Alright? Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much, so much, so much, so much. Time to Gamba. I will be there. Alright? I'll see you there. Right. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.